Why is Toa Payoh shaped like a circle? Most areas in Singapore look like this. Or this. But Toa Payoh actually looks like this. To find out why, we need to go all the way back to the 1960s before Toa Payoh was built. Toa Payoh, which means big swamp in Hokkien and Malay, used to be a huge stretch of swampy farmland that was used to rear pigs. Most of the land was leased out by the government for temporary use after World War II. And many of the villagers rented the land for $2 a month to live in zinc roof or atap houses. Wow! But the post-war housing shortage was becoming a national crisis. So in the late 1960s, Toa Payoh was born.
In 1960, the first year of the Housing Board, the first 5-year plan was drawn up, calling for the building of 51,031 housing units by the end of 1965.
A house every 45 minutes. 7 community and holiday centres were opened at places all over the island, and many more are on the way.
A better life for rural people, more jobs, the new industries, and skilled workers.
Singapore has the highest building rate in the whole of Asia, so the people were very proud to show the royal party this fine new housing estate.
Toa Payoh became the first satellite town designed entirely by HDB. A satellite town is basically a self-sufficient housing estate located outside the city centre with its own amenities, schools, shops, markets, cinemas and places of worship. According to the town planner himself, the neighbourhood must have a neighbourhood centre where you have your market, your convenience shops and everything else. And then the town centre would be designed to cater for the whole town.
This is how the new Singapore will look. Multi-storey blocks of apartment houses, commercial houses, restaurants, hotels, theatres, shopping centres and markets.
The unique circular road layout was designed to make traffic flow smoothly throughout the town and also to keep traffic away. This means that there's no direct route through the neighbourhood. This prevents traffic from other parts of the island from flowing through. As a result, there's less congestion, making the roads quieter and less busy. The ring design also makes it easy to get around. Going from point to point in Toa Payoh typically only requires 15 minutes or less, and these smaller roads within the circle make it really convenient to go from location to location. For example, Dragon Playground to eat old school curry rice, 13 minutes by bus. Then for dessert, let's head to Crimea for ice cream. Just 11 minutes away. After all that food, it's time to go to the gym at Toa Payoh Central to burn off my 3 scoops of ice cream. 12 minutes away by bus. Since then, town planning in Singapore has evolved past this ring-shaped design. Nowadays, this is a lot more common. First up, tengah. It's all about grids here, like a giant game of tic-tac-toe. Next, Marina Bay. Yep, you guessed it, more grids. It's like they're everywhere. Oh, look, it's Pongo. Surprise, surprise, more grids. So, why grids? Firstly, grids make it easier for traffic to flow. In a city with a grid plan, there are many ways to get to a specific place. This helps traffic flow better because drivers can avoid busy roads and still reach where they need to go. If you do a bit of simple math, in a grid layout of 3 blocks by 3 blocks, there are 20 possible ways to get from point A to point B. In a 10 block by 10 block grid, there are 184,756 ways to get from point A to point B. Grid roads also mean fewer detours, so drivers are always getting closer to where they want to be. Also, you'll never get lost because if you're like me and have no sense of direction, following instructions like left, then right, then left is a lot easier. And if you miss one turn, no worries. You can still turn at the next intersection and make your way back. Grids also make it easy to organize the neighborhood, especially as you plan for a growing population. With a grid layout, it's simpler to allocate spaces for amenities such as schools, parks, shopping centres, and public transportation hubs.
As an architect planner, I plan and build many of the towns that you live in. The smart town really functions like the human body. We have greenery and parks, like our lungs, that help to cleanse the air. We have all the roads, just like the veins and arteries in our bodies that move the traffic, the people and the goods.
By organising the space efficiently, you can achieve more with fewer resources. That's why newer towns like Punggol and Tengah are structured in grids.
When we did the first cut of Punggol Eco Town, this was the pattern of the wind flow. And then we adjusted the buildings, we moved the parks around, and then you find that the wind flows improve.
What shape defines your neighbourhood? For me, if my bus starts going in circles, I know I'm definitely in Toa Payoh. 13 minutes by bus. 13 minutes by bus. 13 minutes by bus. 13 minutes by bus. Just 12 minutes by bus. 12 minutes away by bus. Just 11 minutes away. Just 11 minutes away. Just 11 minutes away. Just 11 minutes away. It's just 11 minutes away. Just 11 minutes away. Do I need to drag it? No, right?